Hey guys, welcome to another video from Overbite Gaming, and today I am reviewing Metro Sim Hustle. Now this is a game that has apparently been in development for 4 years. I'm not sure about the size of the team because 4 years seems quite a long time, and it's been in early access as well. It's now fully released and you can pick it up on Steam. It's at 10% off at the moment, but that ends before you see this video. So yeah, you'll be getting £15 and 15 pence or your local equivalent. And what is it? Well, it's a lot of things actually. It's an open sort of part of a city that you can go around, do various bits and pieces in, and then you can drive a train, which is probably one of the more profitable things you can do. So when the game starts, you wake up in a derelict building. You have no money. You have the clothes on your back, an energy bar, and a bottle of water, and then you need to go out and make money and improve your situation. You can do this a number of ways. You can go and deliver pizzas. That doesn't pay very well, although it is relatively quick to do and is okay if you just need to snag like something to eat from the shop, because you do have needs. Those range from hydration and insanity. I always have my insanity need. And you obviously need to fill those needs. And then you discover the train station and it becomes a bit of a train simulator. It's not too complex. There's nothing... I mean, I've played train simulator games in the past and it's nowhere near as complex as those. You just need to drive basically a metro, so like an underground train from station to station, open the doors, wait for the passengers, and then close the doors and get on your way again. There are speed limits posted, so you've got to keep an eye on those. You can go faster, but you don't want to go through a speed trap because you'll get a financial penalty. There's also the possibility that there could be a terrorist waiting to get on board. It will notify you if this is the case, and then you just radio security before you open the doors and they take away the ne'er-do-well. And that normally nets you somewhere in the region of, like, the low end one, it's like about $200 or pounds or whatever, I can't remember the currency, but 200 of the currency per go, and you can do it multiple times. The needs don't decay very fast. You can also talk to NPCs wandering around. Now there's a load of static ones which you can't talk to, but anyone's moving around you can generally talk to. And if you give them the correct responses, it fills up their meter, and then at the end of the meter they give you the opportunity as a little sub-quest where you can earn some extra money or perhaps some items. Now once you've got enough money, you can then rent yourself a place of your very own. You get charged on a weekly basis. I think the entry level one's like 300 local currency, so it's not that expensive to actually get a place of your own. It doesn't have anything in it, so you do need to buy a bed to go in it at least. But you can drink from the sink, which I was very relieved to find out, and shower in there to sort of clean up your needs. And obviously you can buy food from stores around the place, including microwave meals, which you can put in the fridge. I'm not sure why not the freezer, but the fridge. And then you can cook it in the microwave and have that as your evening meal. There's a lot more to do though. You have a casino you can go and visit and play some casino games. You have a phone on which there is a dating app. I will be getting into that a bit later for you thirsty boys out there, so don't worry, I will touch upon that. There's a fight club, which I haven't actually tried yet. I should probably have some footage of the fight club. And you can actually grow your own, well, things of a dubious nature that make you feel good and then bad and then want to do them again. You know the ones. And you can sell those, but you could get picked up by the police, so you want to be careful. Totally not endorsing any of that, by the way. Well, most of not that, anyway. And you work your way up, and you can get a better apartment for more per week, and then you can eventually get to the point where you can actually buy your own house. There are 3 train lines you can work your way up through. So you have, like, every time you do a run you get money. If you do a good job you'll get some bonuses at the end as well, like maybe a little bit of cash and like a bag of crisps or a bottle of drink, something like that. But you'll earn points as well, and once you've gone over points you can do the next line up, and obviously they're faster, so you have to be sort of more careful with the braking. because they do operate on a time limit. So you have X amount of seconds to get to the next stop and open the doors. And if you overshoot, then obviously you need to like accelerate going backwards to come back to the station, and that eats up time, and then you overshoot the time. The times are relatively easy to meet if you're careful. I mean, I tend to just do the speed limit, and you're able to get there pretty much on time. Obviously, if you get there ahead of time, you'll get better bonuses, but you could also get caught by the speed trap. So there's a little bit of risk and reward going on in that. It's just a super fun game. It does have the feel of, I hope they continue to work on it and make more stuff for it, because I kind of want more meat to the game. I mean, there's a lot to do, but I don't think it's enough. It does feel sort of that early accessy type game. I heard some criticisms of the controls, and they are deserved. I'm playing on mouse and keyboard, and the mouse seems to have some mouse acceleration on it that you can't turn off. So looking around just feels a little bit unnatural, I think would probably be the best way to put it. You do get used to it. After a while, I sort of stopped caring about it, and it was fine. But I know that's put some people off in the past. So if you really bothered by things like that, I'd probably avoid this one. You can also buy new clothes. So I'm wandering around in a shirt and smart pants, as the Americans say, and dress shoes, and I look a bit of a treat. So let's get on to the adult content. It's completely optional. I mean, in the fact that it's a completely separate free DLC if you want it. I felt like I had to get it for, to give you a balanced review. So, I'm suffering for you guys. Wow. What it is, it's a dating app on your phone. There are currently, I think, 3 different women on there. I'm playing as a bloke, so it may be 3 men if you're playing as a woman. And what that will do is it's like talking to any other NPC, so you enter the correct responses, and instead of giving you a sub-quest, once you max it out, you have to send them a gift. Now, the way you send the gift is you go buy it, it's in your pocket, and then you click on the phone and send the gift. I guess phones are more advanced. I mean, is it a Brundle phone? Maybe. That'd be cool. Well, it could be cool, as long as you didn't let anything in there, would you? Never mind. So once you do that, you can basically invite them to a hotel. So what you need to do is you need to book a hotel room on the app on your phone, go to the hotel room, and then click that, and she'll come over, and you get down to business, really. There's 3 scenes, well, positions, I guess, that you can cycle between. There's nothing really more to it than that. I mean, it's the same 3 positions, whichever lady you're with. They just swap out the character model for the woman. That's about all there is to it. It's okay for what it is. It's not very deep. They could well add to it, I suppose. You may end up having relationships in the game rather than just sort of giving someone you've sweet talked on a dating app but a call for a hookup, which is essentially what it is now. There is a strip club. It's fairly unexciting. There's not a whole bunch to do in there. Other than talk to the ridiculously muscle-bound bouncers and the bartender. I haven't gotten her. I'm not sure I can, but I want to try. But for £15 or £15.50 as it will be priced, I got it for $13.94 with the 10% launch discount. So, yay! Saved a bit of money there. But it's sitting at very positive on Steam at the moment. I really like it. I like all the things you can do. I like the fact that it's kind of like, it's a bit sort of first person simmy, but with an edge of scum to it, if that makes sense. So you use the toilet, shower, you have to take care of your needs, you have to make sure you're fed, you go to work, you get money to pay bills and buy new clothing and decorate your living quarters, wherever that is. I mean, you could stay in the derelict building, but come on, who wants to live on a play derelict building, sleeping on a piss-soaked mattress on the floor. No way. It's someplace better to live than that. Come on. It's actually done by Departure Interactive, who have I think 1 or 2 more games on Steam. I think we've got a Bartender Hustle demo is available, which I haven't tried. And obviously the game will be coming soon. Or perhaps already is. And there's also a flight attendant simulator. So I might actually look at those because I'm having quite a lot of fun with Metro Sim Hustle. I mean, it is obviously built around sort of driving a train and earning money. I don't think the train part is deep enough to justify like being the only part of the game. So, but with everything else you can do in the city, and you know, the side quests you can get from NPCs, which can range from destroying all of a magazine that you find, or taking down graffiti, stuff like that. And just being able to sort of modify your house, well, your apartment, and, you know, upgrade to better and bigger things. It's just really nice. I just want to see a bit more to it. Like, I get the feeling like, while there's a fair bit to do, you're going to probably blow through it pretty quick. Getting the house will take a little while, because I think it's like, it's thousands, basically. So, you know, you do the math. But once you've done that, I think it's going to hit a wall and you'll kind of be like, well, I've pretty much hit the roof. Because there's only one house you can buy. And that's really my only doubt about the game, is just how quickly you can blow through all the content and then have nothing to do. I mean, I've taken care of 2 of the women already, let's put it that way. But it is good fun if that sort of appeals to you. Not just the women, but like the whole sort of open world, wander about, earn money and do what you want to do. I mean, you don't have to go to work if you don't want to. It's just quite difficult to earn money other ways, because like a lot of the stuff that you do, like the pizza stuff, it gives you like $3 per delivery sometimes. You're just like, okay, I could do this, or I could do a train line and get like 200. So, you know, I'm not going to get $200 by doing this in the same amount of time, so I may as well do the train line. It is fun though. I'm having a blast with it, to be fair. I'll try and get as much sort of varied stuff in the footage that I record, which I'll be doing after I record the voiceover, to give you a good idea of all the various activities you can get up to. Obviously not the spicy stuff. I can't put that in a YouTube video. It's nothing that I can put armors on to cover up, so I'm sure there are maybe videos on other sites which would show it, that you could go and have a look at if you really want to see it first. But it's okay. It's, you know, it does the job, and it's just a little bit sort of surface, if you ask me. Like, none of it's interactive in that sense. So yeah, there's benefits to like maybe waiting and seeing if it deepens, but I mean at the moment for 15 quid, I'd say give it a whirl. I mean, you don't have to do the spicy stuff. As I say, that's a free DLC. You don't even have to download it, let alone choose to access it. So that's cool for anybody that's not in that sort of thing, which is fair. You know, not everybody plays games to see boobs, but I just think they're the icing on the game cake, really. I mean, why not? But it's good, it's fun. The train driving thing is fun to do. As I said, it's probably not deep enough to make a whole game in and of itself, but with everything else that it comes with, I think it's worth a shout for 15 quid, I really do. You might end up waiting for additional content to come out. Looking at the sort of releases that have been in the past, it looks like maybe 2 or 3 months is the regular sort of window time. But I mean, they're making other games, so I mean, this is now a release game, so I can't say for sure that it's going to continue past this point. This is the first Departure Interactive game I've ever played, so I can't tell you about what they've done in the past or what they will intend to do in the future. But 15 quid. I think it's worth a go. Go for it. Anyway, guys, that's all I've got to say about Metro Sim Hustle. Hopefully I've managed to pique your interest. I do like it when a game I've never heard of just drops and it surprises me, which it is. I've got another game that I bought recently and was a contender to be in this review, but it's a lot more, what should we say, archaic in graphics terms. And it's pretty niche. I think I'm probably still going to review it, but we'll see how we go. Anyway, guys, that's all from me. Let me know down below if you've played Metro Sim Hustle, or if you're just interested in getting it. And if you think boobs are indeed the icing on the cake of gaming, which they clearly are.
Hi guys.
I won't tell you what the cherry is.
Very
Okay?
special
You
Christmas
can guess
edition
yourself.
of Overbite today.
Anyway, guys, that's all from me. You take it easy, and I'll catch you next week.
So it feels really weird.